We welcome you back to the Inside Nebraska show. Last week on the show, we talked about Nebraska's football recruiting class. Well, part of that was the announcement of 18 walk-ons who will be joining Nebraska's football program, and we're delighted to have with us Assistant Athletic Director, Director of Football Operations, Jeff Jamrog, a former Husker walk-on himself. This is a program that I know is near and dear to your heart. You really oversee a lot of this for the Huskers.
No doubt. It's part of my job, Greg, that I really enjoy. Of all the things that I do, I think this has the most impact on our football program, just to see what the walk-on class has done, not only since Coach Pelini's been here, but going back to the days of Bob Devaney, Tom Osborne. Each and every year we have young men stepping up in our program that play a significant role. This is a big part of the Nebraska history, the tradition, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Let's talk about some of these 18 guys. We'll start on the offense. So, offensive line, Cole CONRAD. Let's begin with Cole.
Yeah, Cole's a young man out of Fremont, Bergen, 6'5", about 280 pounds. Is on the basketball team as well, so he's an athletic kid, gets up and down the court. Traditionally, the walk-on class, usually some linemen will step up and make a difference in our program. We hope Cole will be one of them. Ryan came to our camp. The coaches were very impressed, out of Norfolk Lutheran. Again, it plays basketball, gets up and down the court as well, so you love to see big man. I know Barney, John Garrison are excited about Ryan coming into our program. He and Tanner Farmer may look as good as any lineman coming in, so very excited about Ryan.
Trent HOLTMEIER from West Point.
Again, he's another guy that plays multiple sports, plays basketball, so you just love athletic linemen. We think he has the frame to be a 300-plus pounder and a very athletic young man.
2 running backs, walk-ons in their program. Tell us about Austin and Bo.
Yeah, Austin Rose out of Lincoln North Star came to our camp. We were very impressed. We thought he'd be a possible Division I kid. Injury sidelined him for a good chunk of the year. Did not have the kind of season he wanted. He was an all-state player as a junior. We feel very fortunate to get Austin. We're going to start him out at tailback, but we know he could be a fullback or could play other position as well, but excited about Austin. Bo Kittro, very athletic basketball player, from what everyone says, and again, he was all-state linebacker as well, so he could play the defense side of the ball. We're going to start him out at fullback, but you love kids that play basketball. They're 6'1", 210, 215 pounds.
Staying on the offense, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends in this group. Tell us about those guys.
Well, let's start with BRYAN. REIMERS is an intriguing guy out of Lincoln East. He's 6'5", maybe less than 6'6", very tall. He's about 205. Listed as tight end, although I think we may start him out at wide receiver. Has great ball skills. We're going to see if BRYAN, how much weight he puts on where he could be a tight end. The other tight end that for sure will start out at that spot, Nate Medna out of Wahoo Newman. Wahoo Newman, Coach Turman up there has had some excellent players over the years, and we think he has the body frame to be a 250, 260 pound kid, but he's an excellent athlete, plays basketball. The wide receivers, we feel really good about Blake HOLTMEIER. I had an opportunity to go on the road when Coach Beck had surgery, went by and saw Blake play basketball. HOLTMEIER out of Kearney Catholic. He plays safety, and he's an excellent wideout. Kind of reminds me of Sam Birch coming out of high school, and hopefully he's going to live up to that billing. But Brady PELZER out of Bellevue East. Matt O'Hanlon coaches up there, very high on Brady. I was able to see him play a basketball game as well. Point guard, very quick and explosive. Was recruited by numerous schools, as were a lot of these kids. Very highly recruited and scholarship offers, and turned them down to come to Nebraska. So feel very good about the offense side of the ball.
Those are the group from the offense that'll be walk-ons into the Husker program. When we come back, we'll check out the defensive guys who are joining the Huskers as walk-ons. That's next.